You taking away my...
Yes.
And...
And welcome. Yes, we are live here at the LAX Hilton at the Conscious Life Expo. My name is Dr. Marissa. They do call me the Asian Oprah, which is a whole lot better than the Asian female Dr. Phil. And we are here to talk about conscious living at the Conscious Life Expo. And I wandered around today because I get to wander around today because we are on location for the first time. So first of all, we need a huge whoop, 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 whoop for Universal Broadcasting Network. Actually moving ourselves around and checking out how we can take ourselves anywhere. And then as a result of that, I get to find people. So I actually went upstairs to talk to the organizers to see if they wanted to come and tell me why they're doing an expo on Conscious Life. And I'm standing there waiting, and this woman comes up to me and she hands me her card deck and says, while you're waiting, would you like to pick a card, which is, I wanted to do a theme around conscious living. So Conscious Life, how do I stay, because we always say conscious living is about staying in the present.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
How do we stay in the present moment, in the present,
Right.
when our past keeps kicking us in the butt?
Right. I
So,
understand that.
so there's a lot of people out there. I get callers all the time. I have people that come to my life balance coaching practice on the beach, and they are able to like plow their way through most of their life or halfway through their life. And if they had a painful past, they sort of, that expression, you can't change the past. So pull yourself up by the bootstraps and, just move forward. And most people actually can do that until about midlife.
Yep.
And I love the fact that I'm bringing back midlife crisis as an opportunity, okay? So I think midlife crisis, unless you really, really want a Corvette, okay? If you really want a Corvette, get the Corvette. But midlife crisis is a chance for people to stop and say, is it working for me?
Right.
Right?
Absolutely.
And then they have to face the thing called the past.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it's interesting, many people, the statistic in psychology, my colleague is here on location too, Dr. Shirley, but I think the last statistic I heard from APA, American Psychological Association, was 70% or 7 out of 10 children are raised in dysfunctional homes.
Yes.
That's a large number,
Yes, it
right?
is. Yes,
And
it
then Oprah will say 8 out of 10. So if
Right.
that's true,
Right.
there's a lot of people not able to live in the present
Yes.
because their past
Yes.
is kicking them in the butt.
Absolutely.
So I briefly looked through this. I picked a card, by the way, in this Practical Guidance for Life.
Career cards,
Beautiful career cards. And so I want you to answer that question, okay?
Okay.
For you and for people, and how this can help them with that past.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The career cards are great because they're very comprehensive. I call them the world's most comprehensive career and life oracle because they deal with these sticky issues.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get a tarot deck, you have to interpret the symbology. You get an oracle deck, it's 44 cards, a little tiny booklet,
Right.
And it's just little sentences.
Right.
This gets to the heart and soul of things, as you saw, as your producer saw.
Yes.
So the reason I designed the career cards this way is to give us this holistic approach so that we can identify our issues. And so with the block cards, they actually tell you what the block is. So instead of going, what's holding me back? I know I'm stuck at work. I know I'm stuck in this relationship. I can't move forward. What pattern am I repeating everywhere? The career cards will actually tell you what that block is.
Okay.
And then you can take an action card, and the action will tell you what action you need to take to get out of it.
Got it.
So it's a very comprehensive, very easy to use soul system to get you
Soul
past what you
system.
need to get past.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And what
Absolutely.
kinds of past issues have people come to you with?
Oh, wow. Well, it's interesting because I do the career cards, but I also do a process called angelic soul clearing. And
There
that
you go.
really gets rid of the past stuff, because
Okay.
we literally go in, I come in with a team of archangels, and we go into a person's energy system with their permission and literally excavate whatever is there that's remaining from the past. And while we're there, we give them an energetic upgrades, and we clean out the space, we let them redecorate it, and it is powerful. My website has 40 testimonials from people who've experienced this, and it's completely life-changing.
Great.
So the career cards are kind of a distillation of that.
Okay.
But if someone is really stuck, and I've had people, one lady came to me at one of these holistic fairs, and she said, I've been in church for 14 years, I am religious, I pray every day, and I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not free, and I don't know why. And I looked at her and I saw that she was in chains. And I
Right.
gave her a hug and I said, give me a call. And so we got in there, and it turned out, past,
Yep.
that she actually had been sacrificed as a witch. She'd been killed as a witch in the Salem witch trials. When I did the angelic soul clearing, I saw her on the stake, and basically, when they do that, they would torture women until they would proclaim their allegiance to the dark side, and then the dark side literally said, I'll take that, cool. And so I went in and said, no, you can't do that, you got to give the soul back. And so she literally is a different person today.
Okay, and
Yeah.
if you've just tuned in and you're wondering where I am and who I'm talking to, you are listening to Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, on location here at the LAX Hilton at the Conscious Life Expo with someone that I bumped into upstairs, and Margo has this wonderful career deck, and the interesting thing is, when I did pick out the card that I picked out, it was the promoter, which I have no idea what that means.
I don't
I have
believe
no
that you don't know
idea
what that means.
how that relates to me, but it totally relates to me.
Yes, of course it
and
does.
then the action one that I got was
Action,
which again does not describe me at all.
Right.
Sarcasm is another service that I offer.
Yes, quite well.
Yes, thank you. And my block was, you have block cards
Yes,
too.
which is
Mine
great.
was the fear of failure, which again was completely right on.
Absolutely.
And then the advice, why don't you look that up for
Sure,
me?
fear of failure?
Yeah, fear of failure.
Fear of
I
failure
thought it was
is
a
here in
really
the block cards. So the career cards are great because they have these tab sections that make it super easy to use, unlike other oracles sometimes. So here you just go to the block cards, and we go to fear of failure. It's all alphabetical. Fear of failure.
All right. I need not fear failing, for my destiny is secure in the loving hands of the universe. To fail merely means to try again. My success is already assured.
Right.
So
Right.
that is something that I need to keep in my consciousness.
Yes.
Now,
And here this talks about the past.
of course.
It says, drawing the fear of failure card is a direct admission that you lack faith in yourself and the universe. You may be harboring some resentment over things that didn't work out in the past the way you hoped, and are now projecting that same past image onto the future. Right.
And I have to say that was true probably 8-10 years ago. I'm grateful that
Right.
I got past the husband and,
I love that
and
term.
the
That's so
very
true.
expensive
Yes, oh my
divorce.
goodness. Yes.
But
Bless your heart.
yeah,
Yes.
so do me a favor,
Yes.
find promoter, because I want my listening
Promoter is a
audience
career card, so we go to career
to
cards.
read that one, because it's
Absolutely.
kind of me to a T. And this is interesting because, it kind of is like reading your horoscope or reading your tarot card, which some people, I have a wide range of listeners. I have a spectrum. I call my show, cross between Hay House and NPR.
That was just perfect.
Right?
I love that.
So I do have my esoteric believers, and
Right.
then I have my realistic business people.
Right, that's just like me. I mean, I'm a corporate trainer. I still do that. I just did this in San Francisco 3 days ago. Yeah.
So it is possible to integrate a belief in the woo-woo
It is. It is.
with the belief in the bottom line.
It is. These people
Right?
hired me because of my insight as goal setting. So they literally brought me into their offices, a major company owned by SAP in San Francisco, and I sat with people one-on-one and did intuitive work. Because they knew that would be
Wow.
faster than having them fill out all their little tests and little forms. They said, go see Margo, she'll tell you what your thing is. And I got paid big bucks to go and actually be an intuitive for a corporation.
There you go.
And everybody
that is
loved
the
it.
coming of a new age.
It is a new
Definitely
age.
a new
Amen.
age. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay,
What am
I'm
I?
going to read this about her. A spiritual spark plug. You are able to channel spiritual, emotional, and physical energy into anything you do. You also have the ability to inject new energy into old or fading projects, like me, due to your uncanny ability to find just the right angle that will make the project a huge success. You know how to drum up buzz and can generate a firestorm of demand for the people and products you promote. And there you are, you're looking for advertisers. I love it. And you can attract and keep investors because of your ability to fire everyone up with your vision and enthusiasm.
Okay, it's time to get your book, your product, your service on my show.
I have chills. It's a
I
jingle.
have,
It's a thing.
I have great. The average radio spot is $1,500. My show, which is aired on UBN and NBC News Radio, is only $350. So
awesome.
there's no reason, and you get a 30-second
Time is now.
promo spot that is professionally made, and you get to play 10 times. So please visit my website, the number 4balance.org, and sign up today, because I want you to sponsor the shows that I do. Shows that I have people like Marilyn, shows that have Marianne from Gilligan's Island, who came on a couple weeks ago for the second time. Shows like next week, this Tuesday, we have for the fourth time, the four-time Oprah guest is coming on the Asian Oprah
That's
show
so cool.
for
I
the
love it.
fourth time, Dr. Pat Allen. Do you know
love
Dr.
it.
Pat Allen?
I don't.
She's
I thought you
so
were talking
funny.
about
Oprah calls her the cosmic Mother Superior. The comic Mother Superior.
Oh my God, how fabulous.
She's really, 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 really funny. But
I love it.
she just like tears me up
love
about
it.
what I'm doing wrong in my love life. So you'll have to tune in.
Right.
That's next Tuesday and next Thursday. But anyways, back to the show. We are here at LAX Hilton, broadcasting live at the Conscious Life Expo, and we do have the author, the creator of the career cards, and she just read what I picked as promoter, which is totally. Now,
you.
can I do this remotely and think about my daughter?
Yes, of course.
Okay, here we go. We're
Yes,
gonna do
people
this.
for
This
their
is
family
for
all the time.
This is for my daughter, Chloe. We'll do Chloe first. And Chloe is 17. She's beautiful. She has a 4.3 grade
Wow.
point average.
No
She-
overachieving in the
no,
family. I see
didn't
that.
fall
No,
far from
not-
that
not
tree.
too bad.
She's also she won first or MVP doubles in the tennis team.
Wow.
She just got selected. She's first runner-up in this women's leadership thing that she did. Got 7 teachers to.
So like you asking about global domination next or what?
She could be president.
She's got it,
She definitely could
absolutely.
be
We would
president.
be
Okay, her
lucky
name's
if she was
Chloe May
president.
Carpenter, and I am going to choose one for her. I'm
All
going
right.
to channel her and all of her teenage attitude, which 88% of the time is fabulous.
That's
and this finger is vibrating, so I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
And her career is money manager. She's gonna love that.
She is.
Because she
show
was
this to
gonna
the camera.
be a vet until she realized that she wouldn't make the kind of money that she really wanted to
love
make.
it.
So
I love it.
I understand the
I love it.
universal gift of money and teach others to cherish and grow their money wisely. And she is really good with money.
Yes.
Let's read
so,
some more.
Absolutely. So the money manager card appears as someone who could be a banker, an investor, work actually in the financial industries.
I
And
want her to do business.
Absolutely. And it also talks about someone who is going to attract a lot of money. So the money manager is the card of money.
Okay.
So this is an oracle deck. This is the card of money.
Okay.
So this indicates that great money will be flowing to her.
She's gonna be happy.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Very
And then
successful.
you have two other
yes,
decks.
2 different decks.
This deck is the
block
blocks,
cards,
right? And you purposely made it green because a block is an opportunity to grow. I
And to
love
heal.
that. And to
Absolutely.
heal.
Yes.
And then the purple ones are the action. What action should you do? So I'm
Absolutely.
going to pick first the
Okay.
green one.
All right.
And this one for Chloe, lack. The opposite of money.
Right.
So your block, Chloe, is the universal law of love assures me that I'm entitled to a life overflowing with love, abundance, and joy.
It's so funny.
So yeah.
Yes. This was the first card that ever fell out at my feet when I did my very first reading. I was sitting on the couch after I'd hand cut the first deck, the prototype,
Wow.
and it just flew out and landed right between my feet. And these were created during the recession when there was nothing going on. and I didn't have any clue about how they would get manifested. It cost about $10,000 to get them made.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. And I designed all of them. And I had no clue how that money would come in the middle of the recession, but it did. So I can understand fears about money and where that's going to come from.
Okay, LAC. The divine law of love assures me that I'm entitled. Okay, that's what I read. When you draw the LAC card, you are feeling unsupported by the universe. You may be wondering, where is what I need going to come from? You may be struggling with a late mortgage, overdue bill. Well, she doesn't have any bills.
I know.
I'm the bill.
I love it.
The LAC card indicates that you are blocking manifestation of your destiny because you cannot currently see how things will work out. Because you can't figure out how things will work out, you've convinced yourself that things won't work out.
And we all do that, don't we?
Yes, and she is a worrywart. She has that tendency.
Yeah, so she's got so many opportunities and so many possibilities.
Exactly.
She's afraid she's not going to pick the right one.
Okay, Chloe, you heard it here. And
That's
then
right.
finally,
asking it is given. It's going to be fine.
Finally, these are the action cards. What should she do next?
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, Chloe, what should you do next? I am going to pick a card for Chloe on action. Let's do this one. Patience. I don't know. I think I'm channeling this for myself too. I now have faith to wait while the universe works behind the scenes to make my life perfect in every way.
And here's the thing. The patience card talks a lot about all this, but it also says, if you've been feeling out of balance or too tired to keep going, try letting go. You may have forgotten that you do have an unseen universal manager who works within, beside, and beside you to help you in every way. Ask for help in receiving help and resolving your blockage or frustration, and then allow time for our universal partner to take over. And that's the thing, right? We forget that divine timing is really at hand, right? I mean, divine timing.
Today.
Right? Right, you were standing there, and we got to the booth at a certain time, and there it was.
Right.
And it's that we worry so much that there's not going to be that universal timing.
That's right.
But it really is in place, and we are living proof of it right now.
Absolutely. I love now. I don't have a to-do list. I used to have a to-do list.
Right.
I put things on my calendar that I know I have that day.
Right.
But I really have started, like every morning I wake up and I go, I wonder what's going to happen today.
I know.
You know?
I know.
And then I will say things like last year I said, it would be nice to get another award this year. And then I didn't think about it, and then last year I got 2 awards.
I love it.
Okay?
The universe is looking out for you.
Yeah. Or I finished that interview at NBC's Smart Money radio program, and I remember driving away and I said, I would love my show to be on NBC. And a week later, I started negotiations. So, I mean, that's the friendly universe. So,
right.
I know some people are a little on the wary side when it comes to woo-woo, right? Angels, spirits.
But you know what I tell my corporate clients?
What?
Right from the bat. I'm like, we are clear scientifically that the universe is all made of energy. We all get that, right?
Right.
And they're like, yes. I'm like, we're all aware, we're taught. We all know that we're all spinning protons and molecules.
Yes.
Everything is made up of energy.
Yes.
So when you start with that premise, it's not so woo-woo.
True.
Because everything is made of energy.
True.
So are we. So
Absolutely.
are our lives. So are our thoughts. So are our
in,
emotions.
In fact,
absolutely.
When you're dying, right, on the hospital bed or at your home bed, what makes you dead? Is it when you stop breathing? No. Because you have lung machines, right? Ventilators.
Right.
And then is it when your brain waves stop working?
Right.
No.
Right.
No, right? Because you can be brain dead.
Right.
And still alive.
Right.
So at what point are we pronounced dead?
Right.
When?
Flatline.
Right. And what's this? That's energy.
Right.
That's pulse. That's
right.
the
Still
current.
life going on.
That's the current.
That's
and
right.
so
That's right.
so absolutely we are all energy.
Yes.
And why should we think that it's only what we see, touch, taste, that's the only truth? Why can't there be something else out there, something bigger out there that really is conspiring on our behalf to to really have a joyride. I mean, for me, that's what life's about now. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that every single one of us, 7 billion people on the planet, have a particular fabulous gift, talent, and ability, fabulous purpose. Our overriding purpose is joy, to be in joy and happiness most of the time, 88% of the time. The rest is for contrast.
I love that.
So this whole, I love the fact that on my show and on UBN radio, we are consciously programming, literally,
yes,
this thing called life in the most positive way.
Yes.
We really don't want to be the political rhetoric and the angry rhetoric.
Enough of that.
So another reason why we're on the air at this Conscious Life Expo is if you've always wanted to be on radio, you can be on radio now. It is not the chosen few, or it is not just like writing a book. It's not just, the people that can have one particular, be rejected a billion times.
Exactly.
Like you went out and you took
I kept
money,
getting
energy.
the trial and error card, and I was so mad. I was like, I want someone to publish this. Oh, I have to tell the story about how this got published. We have time.
Okay.
I kept getting the trial and error card, which is me doing it. And I got the manufacturer card, and I was like, no, I want someone else to do it. And I kept getting the manufacturer card, and I was like, dang. So I went to the International New Age Trade Show 2 years ago, and I was told about it. And my intention there was to find a publisher or a distributor.
Right.
So I walked in, same thing, like with you. I walk in, and it's the first day, and I go sit down. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's lunchtime. And this lady sits at this table with me, and she has a New Leaf badge on. And I'm like, oh, New Leaf, you're a distributor. I want to talk to you later. So this lady left. 5 seconds later, there's 3 tables. This other lady comes and takes her place. She has a New Leaf badge. I'm like, oh, hi, I nice to meet you. I want to talk to you sometime. And she had a salad. And she said, well, what do you got? And I said, oh, nothing. I said, it's 3 o'clock. Eat your salad. She says, no. Show me what you have. I said, no, please eat. She says, show me what you have.
Jeez.
So I pull out the
trial
cards.
And error.
I set it down on the table. And she just didn't even open it. She goes, I'll tell you right now, we'll take it. World's largest metaphysical book distributor. It was like an American Idol moment.
That's
like,
awesome.
Are you kidding me? Boom.
Wow.
It was amazing. Right.
Wow. I need their number.
And I will happily give it to you. And you know who she was?
No.
The head buyer.
But
the head God sent me the head buyer of the world's largest metaphysical book.
And then we doubt.
I know, and we do, yes.
And we do.
Yes, and the card cards are really, really, really comforting for stuff like that.
Yeah, no,
because
I read some of them.
The angels get that we don't get it, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's really filled with lots of inspirational and reassuring
And if you're
messages.
having problems with the angel idea, for any of my listeners who are still on that reality side, it's okay. If you substitute angels with energy, source energy.
Or we call it universal manager.
Universal manager, I like that. I call mine
like somebody in charge besides me.
Mine's called the UPS man.
I love it.
Universal power source.
I knew it. And you're a universal power strip.
I'm a universal power strip. He delivers every morning when I go to the beach and pray and meditate. That's all that happens. I have a UPS man.
I love it.
And it's and then the greatest thing is all through the day when I have a question, or if I'm faced with an opportunity to grow, or if I'm unsure about something, every time I'll say, okay, let's do this. And inevitably, a UPS truck will drive freaking by me.
I love it.
Drive. So that is another, okay, thank you.
I love it.
I got it. I got it. Thank you. Shishia.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
On my 25th sobriety birthday, I went back to Palm Springs where I got sober. We discussed this. I've been in a 12-step program for a while.
Okay.
And on my 25th birthday of being sober, I went back to Palm Springs. I was sitting in the Palm Springs airport ready to fly out at the conclusion of my nice weekend. And I looked down and there was a penny on the floor. And when I sat down, I was just started walking and something said, sit down. And I was like, okay. So I sat down. Nothing there. You know, you put your bag down, you notice what's on the floor. There's nothing, nobody else around.
Right.
When I went to put my bag up after a minute, after thanking God for the great weekend I had, there was a penny right between my feet. I picked it up. Do you know what year it was?
25.
The year I got sober. 1983.
Wow.
A penny from 1983 on the floor of the Palm Springs Airport in the city that I got sober in.
I know. I have.
What? I mean, how does that happen?
Well, it happens because there's more than just what we can see, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And if you're wondering why we keep nodding around us as we're talking, it's because we've got a whole big fan club here. We're on location. Usually, we don't have this in the studio because it's closed. But we are on location at the beautiful LAX Hilton. Our owner, our fabulous owner, Tony Sweet, decided that he was going to take us to the next level and take us on the road. So we have a plethora of our shows on. We have other hosts that are here with their products. So you have to come down to the LAX Hilton, come to the Conscious Life Expo. We're booth 203 down the middle aisle. We're pretty much smack dab in the middle of the biggest freaking ballroom in this place. So come down. I'm broadcasting again tomorrow morning at 10. I have one of the main presenters as my guest because he was the cutest one in the program. And so I emailed him and he said yes. So I have no idea if he's single or gay or I don't know. All I know is he had a great picture. So if it turns out that he doesn't look like his picture, I'm in big trouble. Are we recording this? Oh, crap.
It's live,
Holy craftsmanship. I'm going to have to watch myself.
I have a card for that, too.
You, we do? Oh, okay. So I have two daughters. So I cannot not do the second daughter.
Absolutely.
But how do people find you while I'm shuffling?
They can find me at www.margomateas.com, which is MargoMateas.com, or www.talkwiththeangels.com. I have a website. It's got video, testimonials, fun things. You can also email me at margo@thecareercards.com and find out all about this and all about all the good stuff that I do.
And I'm just breathing. I have very energy.
I know we talked about that.
I have quite a bit of it. People will say they can feel me coming.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because the energy is so strong.
Universal power
strip. That is funny. Okay, here we go. This is for Sarah. Sarah is a beautiful 15-year-old. She is mostly A's. She told her teacher, her math teacher, she goes, now, there's no doubt I do have a tiger mom. Because I gave her a little bit of a come to Buddha talk over the last math score.
I always talk to my kids, I said, if you're capable of performing at a certain level, great. But if you're more than capable than that, you can't stop. You have to perform at the level that you can
I had been telling her, do the very best you can.
Absolutely.
And then she was interpreting that as just doing her homework. Which is okay if you're, if it comes to you naturally. If it doesn't come to you naturally, you're going to have to spend a little less time on the, gaming or whatever.
Yes,
so
definitely.
we're good though. And I'm so proud of her because she could have dropped out of the honors class, and then she came home. She goes, I think I'm just going to stay because if I'm going to work harder, I might as well work harder at the harder class. I was so proud of her. Okay, here we go. Legislator. She wanted to be a judge.
Show that to the camera.
Legislator.
Want to be a judge.
I think she doesn't want to anymore, but I think you should be, honey.
Did you see
I think
this?
you'd be a great judge.
You drew it out upside down.
Oh, what does that mean?
Did you guys see that? It was upside down, which is reversed. Doesn't want to be a legislator.
Oh, doesn't
anymore.
want to be a legislator. Oh. But I want her to be a legislator. So as long as she's under my, I I work through political, legislative, and lobbying channels to promote harmony among all Earth beings.
You know what I was going to say to you?
She was the conflict manager in elementary school.
I love it. I was going to say, I feel like she wants to do something a little more heart-based.
And who asked you?
The Asian Oprah, of course, and the universe.
She's, I love the fact that she's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's a little more holistic,
Yeah.
a little more, she's got a little bit of her mom's woo-woo going on.
Yeah, she's got the woo-woo.
Yeah, she does
definitely
have
has
the
the
woo-woo.
woo-woo.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see what her block is.
All right.
And by the way, now that I know my kids are okay, actually I have a book coming out, my newest book coming out. I have a children's book.
Oh, nice.
Called, you know what, can you grab my children's book for me? I actually brought it to the expo. I'm doing a book and DVD signing this weekend. Can you grab a DVD too while you're at it? Thank you, darling. I'm actually going to, here's my children's book. So, Mommy, What Are Feelings? Some people didn't know about this, so they asked me to bring it on the air.
Nice.
So this is a book I'm very proud of. It has been nominated for awards by the autistic
community.
Thank you. That's the word I wanted. It's getting late. I usually do my show at noon. So
I used to be in radio, and I had to go on at 4:30 in the morning one time, and
really?
it wasn't pretty. So I understand.
Yeah. So Mommy, What Are Feelings is a book that helps kids identify and draw their feelings.
Oh, that's so great.
So my kids
I love it.
illustrated all of the pictures when they were
that's
3
so
and 5.
adorable.
So this one is Mommy, What Is Shy?
Aww.
Then there's one, Mommy, What Is Sad?
Aww.
And then I love this one. You like that face? This is Mommy, What Is Frustrated?
That was me yesterday.
Or no, this was Scared. This is Scared.
Okay.
And then it rhymes. So all of the,
Wow.
okay, this is What Is Mad?
Wow.
So it says, Mommy, what is mad? Mad looks like an angry red tomato. Mad sounds like a very loud no.
Very good.
Mad feels like a burning hot stove, and mad tastes like a spicy chili. Oh!
Wow, so you've integrated all of the
yes,
senses in
all of
here
the senses.
for autistic kids and for
Every
everyone.
every feeling has a taste, touch, sight, and sound.
It's brilliant.
So it's a limited edition. I have like 6 books left, but I'm looking for a publisher for the next round.
Okay.
But yeah, so, and then it's personalized, dear whoever, you have the most wonderful mother in the world. Doesn't that feel like love?
Aww.
So you can get them on my website. They're $25. I'll mail them to you personalized with the name of your kid. And again, that's forbalance.org. And
That is
next
beautiful.
Monday, I'm going to be on the air on another show called Answers for the Family.
Nice.
And this is a show that's for families to talk about what is balanced parenting.
Oh, nice.
And because the book's coming out, and
Beautiful.
the balanced parenting idea is it's the middle between the rod
The autocratic, authoritative
and the
parent.
spoil,
Yes.
right? How many
Yes.
kids do you have?
I raised three or four.
3 or 4? Oh, what? On one
I'm
day
a
it's 3?
stepmom.
Okay. And what are their names so you can say hi to them?
Jennifer and Christopher, I raised them for 20 years, and then Caleb and Joy Claire.
Oh. And what do you want to say to them?
I want to say that I love you, and I thank you for coming in my life. Being a parent changed me so much for the better. It really stretches you, it hollows you out, it makes you bigger, broader, less selfish of a person. It really brings a whole concept of understanding of selflessness.
Yeah, absolutely.
And being able to observe another human being in all their stages is fascinating too.
It is.
Absolutely.
I love parenthood is one of the most fabulous things that I get to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
It
is.
stretches you in many ways.
It really
but
does.
the joy is just indescribable.
It is. And even step-ins, like 3 or 4. Do I know how many I had? Yeah.
Yeah.
They were in my life for a short time. So
Yeah.
Joy
That's
Claire was
okay.
just with me for a few months.
Doesn't matter.
Caleb was with me for a year. And
Doesn't matter.
They're all in my heart.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
This is so great.
Okay.
Good for you.
Here we go.
All right. Can I put these down?
This is the block card for Sarah, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is what blocks her. No. This is the action, right?
Those are action cards. Yes. Sorry.
Strategy. It's time for strategy and concentration. That's what we were talking about in my Come to Buddha talk.
I love it.
The solution I seek is a combination of logic and intuition.
Yes.
You were talking about that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then what her block is. All right. Sarah, what is your block? right here. Denial. Oh, she's gonna hate me. Letting go of a false reality now allows me to join the power of the present and experience a beautiful new future.
Absolutely.
I love you, Sarah Way. I'm sorry if I embarrassed you, but I promise this is for your own good.
I'm
And
sure I've embarrassed my kids worse, trust me.
No, I love them so much.
Pick
so
another
much,
career
so
card for her.
much. Okay.
Let's see what she...
You had denial? Yeah.
Powerful card. It's one of the few I kind of wrote. I could relate to that
Okay, you
one.
pick it for Sarah. You channel
Okay.
Sarah. You channel
All
Sarah.
right,
Money
your
manager.
kids are going to be rich.
I got 2 money managers in my house. Glory, hallelujah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
You pick one now. Go ahead.
Okay,
Pick another one.
pick
of those.
one for, okay. I wait, and for
Wait
those
for
of
the
you who
energy?
are, yeah,
Right.
I wait for the energy and which finger vibrates. And it's not always the middle one. And then I pick it wherever the middle finger is, or
good.
whatever the finger. Writer! Oh, baby,
I was
she's
gonna
a
say
great
she's
writer.
Really artistic and
She is a
creative
great
person.
Do you know what she wrote to me on Mother's Day, this last Mother's Day?
What?
She said, "Thank you, Mom, for teaching me how to love people, but most of all, thank you for teaching me to love myself."
Oh, I love that. That's the role. That's the best role a mother could
Right?
play.
Woo!
Awesome.
Like, okay, I'm done.
Absolutely. My
Right?
work is
That
done.
was it.
I'm good.
That was it. That
Doesn't
was
get
it.
better than that.
But yeah, writer. I
Yeah.
write from spirit.
Right.
My words inspire others to discover themselves.
So does she journal right now?
No, but she produces her own videos,
Okay, good. Good.
so she is creative.
She's
There's no
introspective,
doubt.
too. She
Yeah,
needs-
she's very
Yeah, she has a
introspective.
big inner world.
very
yeah.
big inner world.
Yes, very big inner
Yeah,
world.
yeah,
And she doesn't.
yeah.
She doesn't do well under a lot of pressure from.
From
you know.
Mom, from Tiger Mom.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
That's okay. Caleb, my stepson, told me that I was so far up his rear that I could brush his teeth from the inside out.
Ah!
Which
There's
I'm
a
oddly
new
proud
one.
of. I don't know why.
There's a new one. OMG. Oh, wow.
I'm psychic. I do have eyes in the back of my head.
It gives proctology a whole new meaning. Oh my goodness gracious.
As tiger moms, we do the best we can.
Yes, we do. I'm a
We do.
recovering tiger mom.
I love it.
Jaguar mom.
Yeah.
Jaguar mom. I
Yeah.
have a beautiful
Absolutely.
older jaguar, so I don't call
Wonderful.
myself a
I got
tiger
you.
mom. Good.
Gotcha.
So
There
how
you
much
go.
time do we have?
Money coming.
10 minutes. That was a fast freaking
It-
50 minutes.
It was. Oh my gosh. I
Right?
feel like we've been talking for 15 minutes. Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
pretty amazing.
Would you like me to talk a little bit about how the career cards came to be?
Yes, please.
It's a really interesting
How
story.
did I have a great question. How did the career cards come to be?
I'm so glad you asked that. It's almost like I intended for you to ask me that.
Yes.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for asking. Well, we went through, I used to be a corporate trainer, right? And
Yes.
I still do that. So
Yes.
I grew up in public relations, started out as an investigative reporter. So I'm really grounded. Like I'm not, I come from the corporate world.
Yeah, you don't come from the angel
No,
realm.
No, I don't. Well, we all do, but
Yes,
no.
I know.
I mean, I'm really grounded in reality, and I was an investigative reporter, so I really deal with reality. So anyway, when I was meeting with my corporate clients at all these huge companies, they'd get in the room with me, and like you probably, they'd start crying in a couple minutes, and I'm like, I'm here to teach you how to give presentations. Why are you crying? And it's just something about my presence. They call me the Barbara Walters of coaching. So.
Yes.
They're like, I just don't want to do this. I know they're paying you to teach me how to do it, but it's not what I want to do. And I'm like, okay. And so I was present for that, like I didn't just say, okay, let's go back and do what they're paying me to do. I met them where they were. And there was this great frustration of, I know what I'm doing now, and I know so many of you watching this can relate to this, what I'm doing now is not what I know I'm supposed to do. It's not what I long to do, but I don't know what it is yet. The great cosmic sign has not come down from the heavens to show me this is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I said, someone needs to create that. Someone needs to make a tangible tool that people can use and go, this is what you're going to do. And here's an example. A lady in Bulgaria called me for a reading over Skype, 15-minute reading. She got the artist card 3 times in like 10 minutes, right? First time, and she's probably my age, middle age. I have no talent, do not want to be an artist, never wanted to be an artist, no. I said, sweetie, okay, no problem, put it back in. Shuffle it again, out it pops again.
Artist card. And there's a lot of cards.
There's 88 cards, there's 70 of these.
Here, that's the other, wait, we have to stop for a second.
Absolutely.
So does the number 88 sound familiar? I meet a woman who has 88 cards, whose show is about hope and happiness 88% of the time. Okay, hello. So, excuse me.
Absolutely.
I
no
interrupted.
Problem. It's okay.
Continue.
You can do that. It's your show. Okay. So, anyway, so the card came back again. And I was like, are you sure you don't have any talent? Are you sure you've never wanted to do this? She said, no, never have thought about it. Card came out again. The odds of that happening are 1 in 340,000.
Wow.
You're twice as likely to get hit by lightning as you are to get that card 3 times in a reading.
Wow.
Seriously, I looked up the odds. So I said, sweetie, you're an artist. The universe is trying to tell you that you're an artist.
Right.
Take a class.
Right.
Just take a class. Just trust me. And I saw her psychically. I saw her painting on a sidewalk and selling her paintings, being very, very successful. So I sent her a set of career cards all the way around the world. Guess what? They arrived the day of her first painting class. What are the odds of that?
Yes.
Gives me chills.
Yes.
Anyway, she's a phenomenal artist.
Of
Phenomenal.
course.
Like
of course.
She's just, I mean, it's what she lives, it's what she breathes. I cannot believe it. First time I called literary agent about the career cards.
Yes.
This guy that's repped Dean Koontz and all these other big names, not woo-woo at all, like Mr. New York guy. He got the promoter card, he got the musician card, and he got the musician, promoter, and entertainer. So I had to ask him, do you perform live music? And I knew that he did. He goes, no. He said, but I have an insatiable love of the opera. I said, well, okay. So this is the card of live performing, live music, and your promoter card. He called me 1 year later. He loved the career cards. He tried to get them sold. He said, you never guess what I'm doing. I said, what are you doing?
Singing in the opera.
No, he's promoting the Metropolitan Opera.
Of course.
The very first reading.
Of course. That means I get 2 more
Okay.
cards. What am I promoting? No,
There you
keep
go.
going. No, you're
Actually,
not. Are you done your point?
In the career card book,
Yeah.
the career cards give you 20 spreads dealing with life, relationships, work, your career path, whatever your innate talents are. One of them is a business spread. If you're self-employed, and I've done it, it's got your marketing, who's your audience, what's your core message, what do you need to do to attract new customers, all that stuff. It's already built in there for you.
It's built in.
Yes, so you
That's
can do a whole
wonderful.
spread on it. But yeah,
That's
go ahead.
wonderful. Okay. So, because he got 3 cards. Is that what
Yes.
you said? He got 3 cards? Okay.
Oh boy,
Oh,
there's your
that
there's your
one's a
card.
card.
There's your card.
One drop.
This
We
will happen.
can do this on location.
This will happen when you're working with your deck. It'll fly across the room. It'll drop out on the floor like the LAX card dropped at my feet the first time I did it. That's the card. So what is it?
I'm losing myself.
Are you
Sorry, I
having a
had to
wardrobe
adjust.
malfunction?
Yes, I am. Okay, this is the one that fell? No.
Oh my
this
gosh!
is the
Wait,
one
wait,
that fell. No.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Honestly, it
You
was
don't
the
know?
first one. Did I put
the
the
first
first one
one
down or
or
the
this one?
last one? It was one
Okay.
of those.
So this one, it was
Okay, it
student,
was
student
upside
reversed.
down.
Upside down.
So I'm not a student. I am a student?
Well, and service specialist. So
Yeah,
what was
I
your,
don't think-
What was
I-
your
that-
question?
I didn't ask a question.
It just flew out.
Yeah, it just flew out.
Okay. I think
It's a do-over.
no, I don't think it is. But
You
if
don't
it
think it
it's-
is?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
So,
Let's use these together.
okay.
Okay, student card reversed. Now the
Means?
student card itself is very interesting because it talks about being a universal student, right?
Okay.
It talks about, needing to go back to school, needing to become accustomed to things not being figured out just yet.
Ugh.
It heralds a time of great preparation, but it's reversed.
So what does that mean?
You graduated.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, I accept that card. It's like, honey, I've got a PhD. And you know
Exactly.
what that means?
What?
Well, BS means Bachelor of Science, or Bull Shiitake.
Yes.
And MS is more shiitake.
I love it, yes.
And PhD is just piled higher and deeper.
Oh my God, I love that.
So I really don't want to go back to school.
Yes.
Okay.
So you graduated.
So graduated.
And so your role, because you graduated,
Yes.
is to be of service to others.
I am.
So this is on air live today here at the Conscious
the
Expo.
promoter
She got
graduated.
told the promoter graduated.
And service specialist.
You're out in the world.
Yeah.
Time to go.
That's wonderful. So one more time, we are here with the creator,
Margo Mateas, yes, thank you.
Margo Mateas, the creator of
The career cards
Practical Guide for Life Career Cards. You can get them
at barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, and from my website, margomateas.com, margomateas.com, or www.talkwiththeangels.com.
And how much are they?
They are $30.
$30,
Yep.
okay. And I'm going to put you on the spot. Can you give me one for my Asian Oprah giveaway?
Of course, I would
Okay.
love to.
So, you know, I do this on my show. I didn't know if I was going to do it on location, but I just badgered her into giving me a free copy.
She's
So
beating me to death with powerful energy.
So in keeping with the Asian Oprah reputation, I'm giving away not a car yet, but a free pack of these worth
Which
$30.
can change your life.
It
We're
can change your life.
priceless.
It is priceless.
Change your
So
life.
in order to do that, I want you to find me on Facebook and message me. So, and like me. Dr. Marissa, like me, message me, and then you will win, and just say career. The subject matter is career, and you will get a free box of these from Margo, and Dr. Marissa.
Yay.
So I think this is the end of our show.
All right.
Sorry, but we have to go. Hoo, hoo, hoo. I've never sang that song. What is wrong with me? It must be all this energy.
It's a graduation
around here.
energy.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You're doing your own pomp and circumstance.
But yes. So one last card I'm going to pull for you.
Oh,
So as you're looking at the camera, I want you to think about the question. They ask a question.
Just focus your thoughts.
Focus your
Ask the universe,
thoughts.
what message do I need to hear right now? You can do
What
this every day with
message
the career
do
cards.
I want to
What
hear
she's doing
right now? Okay, ready? And I'm going to pull one for you. Ooh, this one was strong.
All right.
And this one's for you. Keeper of the seas. The waters of the earth cleanse and renew all souls, reminding us to allow love and forgiveness to flow freely. Oh, love and forgiveness to flow freely. So, to all Dr. Marissa listeners, thank you for tuning in to the roving episode of Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get balanced with Dr. Marissa. And Dr. Marissa Pay with
Margo
Mateas. I don't know why I want to call you Marilyn.
You probably know me from another life when I was Marilyn.
I think you were Marilyn.
I walked into a party one time and somebody said, "Oh, Doris is here," and I'd never met her before.
Okay.
I said, yeah.
Well, you were Marilyn. I'm sorry.
Oh, maybe Monroe.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think so.
So anyways, tune in. Okay, wait. Monday, tune in. Oh, no. Tomorrow.
We'll get it.
I'm back on the air tomorrow at
10
a.m. with one of the presenters, Dr. Alex Theory, and the topic will be theory versus practice. Ha ha ha. And his picture's really cute, so you've got to tune in for that. And then on Sunday at 6 p.m., I will be back on the air here at the Universal Broadcasting Network on location at the LAX Hilton at the Conscious Life Expo. Monday I will be on Answers for the Family at 11 a.m. on our competitor LA Talk Live Radio. And then Tuesday, celebrating Valentine's, back in the studio, Universal Broadcasting Network, Sunset Gower Studios, naturally high noon, and then Thursday on my NBC News Radio channel at 7 p.m. KCAA AM 1050. This is Dr. Marissa Pay. That's P for positive, EI. And remember, it's all about balance. Peace in and peace out.
Hello. Ooh, that's loud. Loud. Loud, 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 loud. Loud, 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 loud. Loud, loud, loud. Okay, here's your... Get your seat. Hello, hello. Test, test, test. Oops. Where did I drop it? Okay. Alright, so this here.
How's it been going?
Good.
Good.
Friday's a slower day just because it's the...
Yeah. Well, it's pretty active.
Oh, wait till tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, go ahead and talk.
1, 2, 3.
Say it again.
Cha cha cha. You see the doggy? You see the doggy? Do you see Zoe in there?
I do.
In the camera? Oh, I can't see her. Oh, she? Oh, okay.
Of course, I got the star. You know she's the star of it.
Are you the star? Are you the star? Stay.
Test, test, test.
Toe, toe, toe.
Test, test. All right. Now,
I literally could not have done it without you. That's mine? No, that's not mine.
huh? Which one? Is he amazing? Is he a nut? Nice. I love those.